How can Muslim parents nurture love for the Prophet ﷺ in their children? How can Muslim parents nurture love of the Prophet ﷺ in their children? Children are a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They're not ours. We are entrusted with our children. And they're an opportunity. They're an opportunity. An opportunity to fulfill this trust in a manner that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. An opportunity for tremendous good in this life and tremendous good in the hereafter for ourselves through our children. So much can be said about this. We have a number of courses. We have a course on Islamic parenting. We have a number of courses on 40 hadiths on parenting and many other short courses on parenting, but a few things. To nurture love for the Prophet ﷺ, make religion memorable for them. Nurture and cultivate their connection to Allah and His Messenger and this religion. Be a wise shepherd. That's what the paradigm the Prophet ﷺ gave us. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Each of you is a shepherd and each of you is responsible for their flock. So nurture and cultivate good in them. Be a wise shepherd. You're not a policeman, you're not a jailer, and you're not a judge. You're meant to be cultivating the good and the concern for good in them. And the greatest of good is love for Allah, love for the Messenger, love for the Quran, and love for the teachings of this religion, love for the Muslims, love for Allah's creation. And then to inculcate love for the Prophet ﷺ, we need to, very often what we do, we reduce Islam to a series of things to do and series of things not to do. But the thing you begin with, and that's why there's a wisdom that children only are only encouraged to pray specifically from the age of 7. What are you doing till the age of 7? We're supposed to be inculcating love in their hearts. Love for Allah, but also love for the Messenger. Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib said in the hadiths in the Shama'il and elsewhere, as part of a lengthy description of the Prophet ﷺ, that من رآه بديهة هابه ومن خالطه معرفة أحبه يقول ناعته لم أرى قبله ولا بعده مثله. Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib said, whoever saw the Prophet ﷺ for the first time would be awed by him. But whoever kept his company and came to know him would love him. And anyone who would describe him would say, I have never seen, nor shall I ever see after him the like of him. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Right? Nothing in creation compares to the best of creation. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. How does that relate to us? The ulama explain that whoever came to know him would fall in love with him. We have an opportunity to come to know the Prophet ﷺ by learning his life, the seerah of the Prophet, the shama'il, the description of the person, character, conduct, and habits of the Prophet ﷺ. So, and we do that through stories. Children love stories, and the greatest story in creation is the story of the Prophet ﷺ. The greatest person you can learn about is the Prophet ﷺ, and our children should know a lot about the Prophet ﷺ. We are blessed now in English that there's countless resources. We take children out for dessert and restaurants and go here and there and spend lots on them. Spend on good books for your children. Make them love reading. And let them build that relationship with the Prophet ﷺ. Because love is the axis around which all good revolves. Now, you want to have them love the Prophet ﷺ, you need to love the Prophet ﷺ yourself. Live the deen and connect your practice to love. Make the practice of deen beautiful and memorable, not that this is when Mom and dad, become intense with me. And tell them about the Prophet ﷺ in their day to day, in the way we eat, the du'as that we say. But pick your time, because you don't want to overwhelm. You have to be a wise shepherd. How we eat, how we drink, connect all of that to the Prophet ﷺ. It's a learning exercise for you. But if you don't know about the Prophet ﷺ, how can you connect them to knowing the Prophet ﷺ? And live it in the things that they do, how they enter the washroom, etc. Make all of these opportunities to connect to the Prophet ﷺ. Likewise, the prayer, likewise, fasting, our conduct, our character, how we deal with people. If we're visiting people and children seem attentive, we say, okay, let's make an intention that we're visiting our relatives for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's make that intention. And you teach them about how to cultivate intentions. Some of the sunnahs that we uphold. Be respectful to your guests, greet everyone. And, so if we live these prophetic teachings, but make it beautiful, and if they do uphold them, give them positive reinforcement. Uphold good character yourself and let them see the good character in your own restraint, in your love, because the Prophet ﷺ loved children deeply. He was firm with them, but never harsh. You can see details in the various answers that we have here at Seeker's Guidance. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله